Hey there, Joe Gilder here. Welcome to impromptu live stream. I'm hunched over because I've trying to keep my guitar from falling over. Okay, so today, this morning, I've got a track, an acoustic track, just one track, kind of a finger style part for a buddy of mine. And this mic is too high. Come on down, little guy. Is that better? No. There we go. Okay, so I've got things set up. You can see I've got a track created. I've got the song charted, which I'll put the song chart up for you. I'll actually leave it up while I'm playing. You might find it interesting if you're into. This is essentially Nashville numbers system way of charting the song. The song's in the key of F. I'll be playing capo 5 in the key of C, which works out well for this particular song. So I'm just going to dive in and do this thing. You can see my setup. Let's actually switch to this. I've got the Roswell Audio Mini K47 over here, and I'm just going to sit in front of it and play. I don't know. That's just this thing I do. I'm going to unmute that so we can hear that. Mute the vocal mic, and let's do a take. I already missed my cue. Let's try again. Nope. It's a 1-bar intro. That was silly. Hear what that sounds like. All right, just a yeah, that sounds good to me. Say we roll with it. Click is on. Okay. Only problem is I can't reach the record button. I should get it longer. A little closer. Okay, here we go. That felt pretty good. Pretty good. One thing I noticed is, so when you play, I don't play a ton of that style of guitar. If you look at the waveform, you can see my slaps, boom, dunk, where I slap my hands on the guitar, was a lot louder. I looked up and saw the waveform. You can see, I'm smacking the guitar. That's really annoying to mix. You have to do a lot to get it to not be super loud. So I'm going to do that again. Towards the end of the song, I tamed it down where I was just tapping it with more like the tips of my fingers than the backs of my fingernails, which tends to be louder. So I'm just going to nix that one. It was a decent take, but I got a better one in me. I'm going to turn the acoustic up a little bit so I can hear it a little bit better. And I'm going to turn the click down some more. I really just need it for the intro. But it's a beautiful track. My buddy Andy Wilson is a beast. Let's try it again. Let's see if that feels good. Yeah, I think that'd be good. All right. Whoops. So it's mostly acoustic on that first part. I really would like for that to be cleaner. It's not clean yet. was okay. That ending was a little sloppy, but that's why I played it again. So let's turn off that mic and turn on this one. Kill that click, and I'm gonna listen on speakers, see how that sounds. So I feel like that's probably gonna work. Probably. What are you all looking at right now? Okay, you've got the screen. Okay, great. So let's see what we got. The very, very first bar is out of time. Actually, no, it's the track itself. Look at that. Those snaps are behind the beat. Is it like that the whole time? Which could be a thing of lining up his track the way he exported it, but yeah, that's interesting. Because if we mute him and listen to the click, you can hear I'm actually in time, I think. So I'm going to hope it's on his end and he can fix that, because I think that's an easier fix for him to move. Most of this is MIDI programming, so I think it'd be easier for him to move it that way. Yeah, I think it's going to work. Let me just clean it up, and I'm going to send it off and be done. That's a good spot to edit right there. And what I'm going to do too, a lot of times you just send them your raw tracks, but I think I might EQ this just a little bit. The thing with fingerstyle guitar is because it's so quiet, if you put the mic too far away, it just ends up picking up a lot of extra noise. And so I tend to, although putting the mic too close to the guitar can cause things to be boomy, there's also a trade-off of you get a little less recorded noise in the room. So for this, I did a trade-off of a little bit on the fuller, slightly muddier side, but to get that intimacy and closeness. And it's not boomy, it's just a little warm, and I can clean that up with some EQ. So I'll probably do that before I send it to Andy. I thought this ending was sloppy, but no, it's actually good. So I'm gonna edit. I'll let him do a fade if he wants. And that's actually, for acoustic track, signal to noise on that is pretty good. I mean, I'm in a studio, my computer's right here. I don't have like soundproof windows and things like that, but I feel like it's certainly not like overly noisy. And I love that I'm going to tell him, hey, your snaps are out of time, but my guitar's in time. So real quick, I'm going to EQ this just a little bit. He can EQ it in the mix how he wants it, but I'm going to do just a smidge on here. Yeah, it's around 200. It's just a little wonky. And then it's a J45, so it's a darker sounding. So I'm gonna brighten it up just a smidge. Looks like a huge boost. I mean, it's 7 dB, but there's just not much up there. Without EQ, with subtle, but it's just a little better sounding part. It sounds more like I want the raw track to sound anyway. Okay, so now I'm gonna do this nifty little trick that my Swedish friend Simon told me how to do. You can copy out, let me see this, Dropbox in Studio One that has this dealio where you can actually drag files out and it'll copy them. It'll essentially make, I need to make a new folder. It'll print the file either with or without the whatever plugins you have on there, but without using the bounce thing. So it ignores the fader level and just bounces out the actual track, which is kind of cool. So I'm going to do that. Let me check over in the chat. Anybody here? Nobody here. There's a chance the stream isn't working. Oh, it says it's working. Okay, good. Well, ask questions if you have them in the video. By the way, the chart that I showed you is, I did a video just this morning for my VIP members. I'll be posting that shortly. Was literally I wrote the chart kind of in real time. And I'd done a video series for VIP members in the past on doing charts, but I never did one on paper like that. So we're going to do it that way. All right, so we're going to do with inserted effects, boom. And that should be right. Yep, it's a 2 minute 48 second file. And I think we're good. All right. So thanks so much for watching. Hope this was helpful for you. Really, all I hope it does is get you inspired to write a chart, record a song. Go make it happen. That's it. I'm Joe. See you later.